Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Sunrise, Florida. From downtown Florida, the Panthers and the Toronto Maple Leafs for the first of two times this season, and a special one for you tonight, a 2006 throwback in uniform and play. Here's a giveaway in front by Samsonov. Brody chipped up for Marner. Toronto, 3 straight extra time wins to start the year. Here's Matthews, and dragging it to the net, but couldn't put it on goal as Verhaeghe plays that to Tkachuk. That's turned over now. Barkov looking further. Here come the Panthers. Matthews couldn't get back in time to the net. Here's a nifty move, but it goes to the corner boards. Drop to the point. Forsling to Montour with a nifty move. Shoots off a Leaf stick, and that goes up and out of play. So Leafs and Panthers for the first of two times this year. And it is expected to be good. Well, it sure is, and this is just another example of it. You got to be where you need to be on the ice and win this game. That shot blocked by Marner. Riley up for Mitch Marner. Toronto 2-0 to start at home this year. 1-0 against the road teams. They beat Boston to open the season. In a comeback, here's Matthews spinning with it in the corner, trying to figure out what to do. Now has it in a backhand. Stopped. Good move by Austin Matthews. Everyone lost him there in the slot, and the Leafs get the first chance of the night. Here's Brandon Montour. Here come the Panthers. Tkachuk punting, trying to get back and defend, but here's a look to the net. That shot didn't get through. Another block by the Leafs. Kicked up the board side. Forsling was there. Toronto coming off a 2-1 shootout win. Here's a chance, and Samsonov sticks it away. Leafs clear. Panthers on it. Almost halfway through the opening period. Forsling gave it away. Here's Tavares. He has Nylander. Tavares to Nylander, and couldn't center it across. Now the pass does get through, but not to Nylander's stick. Here's Balzers. And here come the Florida Panthers with it. Bennett in over the line to the net. Stopped by Samsonov. Paddled down. Here's Michael Bunting. Red lines it into the Florida zone. That ricochets. Now picked up by Forsling. Has it here. Hit on the play. Reinhart now ahead to Bennett. He gets by. Hauled to the Fen. Here's Bennett again. Winding up. Shooting. Scores! It found a way, and it's 1-0 Panthers. So a big goal for Florida as they strike first in this one. That is a big goal in a game that's very tight so far. So here's the draw. Picked up Panthers, and now Leafs in their own zone going back to get it. There's a big collision. That's going to be a penalty against Toronto. Penalty kill 2 for 2 on the season now. This will be only their third penalty of the year. 1 for 3 on their power play. Panthers this season, one of the best power plays in the league. Toronto has to watch out. Draw one, and they don't clear. Now they steal it, and here they come. Mark Giordano looking for Yarncroke. Passes over, and the save made. The patience to get that shot away. Now the Panthers the other way. Giordano tired, getting back. Here's a chance. Stopped by Samsonov. In from behind the goal. Pass in front. Stick down by Samsonov. Made the save. Shen tried to clear. That fails. Here's Hornquist, and he's taken down in the corner. Now Yarncroke. Couldn't get it further. Now he does. And just in over the Florida line. 30 seconds to go on their power play. Listerainen to Barkov. Here's Lundell. Hornquist through center. And he got tripped, and that's going to be a penalty. It didn't look like a trip. It looked like he went over his stick. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 5 seconds. So here we go. Face off to the right side of the Leaf goal. 4:24 to go here, opening period. 1-0 Panthers. This is the fourth game of the year. Leafs have scored the first goal twice and now have allowed the first goal twice. So even in that department. Here's Barkov, stolen by Muzzin. Leafs trying to get something shorthanded. Reinhart to Tkachuk. Here come the Panthers to the net. That's sent off the mark and wide. Here's Brody on it for Ryan O'Reilly. Red lines it off a Panther, and it's bouncing around as Tkachuk has it. Still on the power play. Panthers ahead. Tkachuk inside. There's Morgan Riley off the boards and back down the Florida ice. First time in a game this year that the Leafs have taken more than one penalty in a game. Here's Tkachuk. He loses it. Achari's there off the boards, and that'll do it for the power play. Florida 0 for 2. Here's Bennett, though. Centers. Tkachuk right on. Save. They score. Sam Bennett on the doorstep. 2-0 Panthers. A big goal for the Florida Panthers, and they're up by 2. Leafs have not been very good on tempo. They started the game pretty even, and now they've just fallen apart. Nylander ahead for Austin Matthews. Nylander chases back after it, and just about had it. Now Forsling to Montour. Seconds running down here in the opening period. Panthers in again. Verhaeghe looking to get it to the net. There are the Leafs to clear it. Montour has a chance, centers a shot, and Samsonov makes the stop. 2-0 Florida after 1 tonight in this 2006 throwback special. Shots to go in the game are 8 for the Panthers, 2 for the Leafs. 2-0 Florida after 1. Hits are 4-2 Toronto. Faceoffs 4-2 Leafs. Power plays Panthers 0 for 2. Toronto hasn't had one. 2-0 Panthers after 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Florida. Sunrise as here we go. Face off one back by Matthews. The pass gets to him. Austin Matthews winding up. Shooting. That didn't get through, and it just slides wide. Nylander looks to set up. Spins with it. Now plays it off to Marner. That stopped Matthews, and he couldn't put it in. Sergei Bobrovsky takes one off the goal line. Leafs had that one going in, and Bobrovsky was better on it, keeping it out. Here's the face-off. One back, Panthers have it. That's given away to Marner in front. Marner circling around. Hit there, he'll chip it in as Nylander loses trace of it, and it's played to Barkov now for Verhaeghe and out. Here come the Panthers with it to the middle of the ice, looking to wind up. No shot lane there, they get it back, centered and right on. Samsonov, a hot shot, made the stop. Nylander, Marner, up for TJ Brody. He has a step with speed, drops it off, here's a chance, and Marner didn't get it clean to the net. Montour was in front of that, taking it away. Here's a pass ahead for Barkov. Past 5 minutes gone here, second period. Still 2-0 Panthers. Hit there, Bunting's after it. Barkov loses it, Bunting in front, trying to center again. And the Leafs just cannot hold on to that puck every time they get it. That pass is cut somewhere. Here's Barkov moving in to the net, kicked down by Samsonov. Here's Tavares. He'll come along with the puck to the net, shoots and save. Where is it? Loose in front. And the Leafs do take the puck away with Hall. Buzzing for Bunting. Leafs in again. Michael Bunting chasing after in the corner, and he was taken down on the play. Here's O'Reilly looking from behind the goal. Now out front, shooting, and that one blocked in front. Tavares trying to find it and never found a Leaf stick in the mix. Here comes Bennett to the net. Already has one tonight. That was blocked on its way to the goal. Hall lost in the corner. Panthers from behind the goal line. Muzzin for Tavares. And here comes Toronto. Trying to get something started in this one for them. Achari in front. Here's Yardcrow. And a chance stopped by Bobrovsky. Here's a play ahead to Bennett. Sam Bennett's right wing turns back with the puck, and Tavares took it away. But the Leafs lost it again. Now they get it back again. Tavares gave it away, got it back. Lundell's on it. Here's White. Giordano chips it back, and Samsonov had to knock it away from his own player. Now Achari, under 5 to go in the period, 2-0 Panthers. Achari will chase after that. Kerstad lost it. Matthews in alone, and did not get it to the net. Held on just a bit too long, and instead of taking the shot. There's an example of what the Leafs have been doing all night long. They got to get out of that mindset. You have to shoot the puck. You can't wait. Here's Marner to the net. He shoots, and it goes high. Nylander spinning with it. Brings it to the net. Off the side of the goal. Willie Nylander got the shootout win against Montreal last game. Leafs are down 2-0 in the first, late here in the second. In this one, they have come back from a 2-0 deficit in the third already once this year. Here's Shen. Fires. Scores! It was tipped in front. William Nylander has his second of the year. His first came in the shootout, and he has cut the lead in half for the Maple Leafs. That's a big goal for Willie Nylander. Get one back for the Leafs before the end of the period, as Bobrovsky's been stellar in this one, but this one does find its way through, and the Leafs on the board. Just a minute 31 to go here, second period, 2-1 game from Florida. Here's the face-off. One back, Panthers control. Forsling. Matthews tried to poke it by him. Nylander. Here's White, centers. Listerainen. And Samsonov will take that away. Matthews ahead for Nylander. One last rush in this second period. Matthews enters the zone. And he comes. He has Marner. Tried to send it to him. Now Marner gets it back. 3 seconds. Pass in front. That misses. And we will head into the third. 2-1 Florida. Good period by the Leafs. A better push. And they get on the board because of it. William Nylander with his second of the year. Scored 2-1 Panthers after 2. The shots 11-10 Toronto. Faceoffs 9-5 Panthers. Faceoffs, or sorry, that's the hits 9-5. Faceoffs are 6-4 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And power plays, Florida 0-2. Toronto hasn't had one. Welcome into the third period tonight from Florida. The Panthers and the Leafs 2-1 Florida after 2. Leafs, every game this season has been tight so far, and you want to end that streak. You want to start getting the scoring going. Here's a chance. Stop made by Samsonov, his best tonight as it comes in clutch early here in the third. Here's another, and that one, Samsonov comes across on Tkachuk. Now Matthews gets the feed, and here comes Toronto off to the races. Matthews winding up, looking the pass, now shoots, and a stop by Bobrovsky in a face-off in the Florida zone. Just under 3 gone here, third period. The Panthers 2, the Maple Leafs 1. Here's the draw to the left side of the net. One back controlled. Montour taken by Matthews. Here's Nylander. Knocking it back to Matthews. Matthews shoots. And Bobrovsky got the glove down and made the stop on that. Leafs and Panthers in their first of 2 meetings this year. Florida on top 2-1 here in the third period. Special 2006 throwback game. One back goes to the corner. Verhaeghe. That was Marner trying to take it away. Now Tkachuk with the puck through center. Has Barkov. Dropped it off, but no one was there for the Panthers. Now Marner gets it along. Nylander was trying to poke it in. Barkov. Forsling to Tkachuk. Up ahead Verhaeghe. Taken by that hit. Brody's on it for Toronto. Leafs off to Tampa Bay next to take on the Lightning. Marner dropped back again, and the Leafs will have to reset on that one. Samsonov elects not to play it. Riley ahead for Tavares. Trying to get in, but Forsling a good block there. Tkachuk, that's poked by him. Brody with a step. Tavares is in. Tavares looking for help. And lost the puck on that pass. Balcerts. Here comes Florida through center. He'll just chip down into the Leaf zone. Hall's on it for the Leafs. Justin Hall for Ryan O'Reilly. Gets a step by. Now Tavares is in. Tavares winds up. Shoots. And a save made. Here's 9 to go. Hit there on the way. Gudis. So hard teams to start the year for the Maple Leafs, and this schedule will continue to get harder. Here's Ryan O'Reilly, a backhand. He scores with a nifty move upstairs on a wraparound backhand, and the Leafs have tied it. A big goal here in the third late to even it at 2 apiece. Look at this play. Just takes it, and Florida loses him. And when they lose him, they can't get that position to get him, and he makes his way to the net himself and puts it upstairs on Bobrovsky to tie this game. Here's Gudis, gave that away off the draw. That's Alex Kerfoot trying to move in. Leafs try to knock it down. Reinhart. Well, if you're just joining us, a special 2006 throwback night. Both teams in 2006 uniform. Here's Achari. Shoot! Save made! They score! In front was Alex Kerfoot. That is 3 unanswered for the Leafs to take the lead. A big goal here against the Florida Panthers late. Toronto on top 3-2. All 3 games they've been in so far this year have gone to extra time. 2 overtimes and a shootout. 6:09 to play. Draw one back. Here's Mahura. He'll get it in with Balcers. Panthers turn that over. Achari spinning with it. And plays that off now Reinhart. Well, the Florida fans have grown silent here. They had a 2-0 lead in this game. 2-1 coming into the third. And they've blown it with 4.5 to go, down by 1 now. Yarncroke has it for the Leafs. Looking from behind. Pass in front. And it just missed. Kerfoot coming down that slot. Now the Leafs keep it in. Achari centers. Here's Yarncroke spinning. Trying to get a backhand on goal. Panthers take it away. 2.5 to go. In along the boards. Leafs collect the puck. Here's Yarncroke. In over the line. Just trying to kill the clock here for the Maple Leafs is here's Gudis. Up on the wing to Bennett. Turn that over. Austin Matthews. 3 goals in 3 games this year for Austin. Here's Bennett in. Big hit. Shen played the Nylander. Achari. Off to Matthews. Matthews with a beauty move. And he couldn't get it to the net. Oh, that would have been something, wouldn't it? Here's Mahura. Empty net, Florida. Marner to Nylander. Circles back and tips it off for Matthews. Austin Matthews scores. Empty net goal. His 4th goal in 4 games to start the season to make it 4-2. The first time this season that the Maple Leafs will not go to extra time. Face off. Here to center ice. Panthers had a 2-0 lead in this game. Both goals came in the first. Nothing since the Leafs have shut them down. Montour, here's Matthews again. Austin Matthews, and Bobrovsky gets back in there. Matthews digging it to the net. Gets it back and shoots. And that one scores. I believe it did trickle in before the Nylander touch. So Matthews will have his 5th of the season. And it's 5-2. That's a big goal for the Leafs as Bobrovsky just doesn't get enough of it. Swipes it, but it's already just over the goal line by the time he does. Austin Matthews with 2 on the night. His first multi-goal game this season. As the Leafs with a 5-2 lead. Here comes Tkachuk in front. Samsonov stuck with him. Matt Murray gets the start in Tampa Bay against the Lightning next game. Here's Tkachuk spinning and shooting. That goes wide. Barkov from the side door. Leafs are there. They'll pick up and they'll get it down the ice. And we'll have one more face-off in the Toronto zone with 0.5 seconds to play. Leafs 5, Panthers 2 from Florida. This was a great game for the Maple Leafs. A good test to see where they're at as a team and their first extra time win of this, non-extra time win game of the season. And that's will do it. 5-2. The Toronto Maple Leafs take down the Florida Panthers in this one. The Panthers will be back again for another strike in Toronto. And if you're wondering when that is, it's game 39. So a long wait from now.